Good morning children. Today we'll be discussing about linear equations in two variables. That is your new chapter. That is chapter number 4. Now in linear equations, from the word itself you know the meaning of linear. It is there, L-I-N-E, line. That is, linear equations means whenever you draw the graph of a linear equation, you will always be getting a straight line. That is why we give it the name as linear. And what is the degree of a linear equation? The degree of a linear equation is 1. Okay, so let us recall what you have studied so far. Consider the equation 2x plus 5 equal to 0. Let us consider 2x plus 5 equal to 0. Okay, now what is the degree of this equation? Degree of the equation is 1. 2 into x raised to 1. Therefore, the degree of the equation is 1. Now, when you give 2x plus 5 equal to 0, then the solution, root of the equation, is 5 by 2. How do you get this root of the equation to be 5 by 2? To be precise, when you write 2x plus 5 equal to 0, when you write it as 2x plus 5 equal to 0, then you get 2x is equal to minus 5, because we are taking 5 to the other side of the equation. Then you get 2x plus 5 equal to 0, or 2x is equal to minus 5, or x is equal to minus 5 by 2. So this x is equal to minus 5 by 2. There should be minus sign here. X is equal to minus 5 by 2. Then this minus 5 by 2, we call it as the root of the equation or the solution of the equation. Both means the same. Root and solution. Both means the same, children. It is root of the equation as well as solution of the equation. Now we can show it on the number line. For example, if I say x plus 3 is equal to 0, then x will be equal to minus 3. We can show it on the number line. As you draw the number line, we have 0 here, 1, 2, and this side we have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So where will the minus 3 come? This is the point. What we are talking about is minus 3. Isn't it? So x equal to minus 3. This is what you have learned already. How to represent what a linear equation is. The power, degree. Yes, whatever I told about degree, children. Let us discuss that as well. If I write x, the power of the x is 1. X raised to 1 is equal to x. Now if I write x raised to 1 by 2, then the power is 1 by 2. Okay. For linear equation, whether you take y plus 5 or 2x plus 3, whatever, the power of the equation should be 1. Okay. Y raised to 1, 2x. If you don't write any power, that means the power is 1. Okay. So those equations are only known as linear equations where the degree is 1. Now let us move on to the next slide. Let us see. Now, while solving an equation, when you're solving an equation, while solving an equation, you must always keep the following points in mind. What is the first point? The solution of a linear equation is not affected when. The solution is not affected when. The first point is the same number is added to or subtracted from both the sides of the equation. Now, for example, if we have taken x plus 3 equal to 0. Let me take the same thing, x plus 3 equal to 0. Okay. So, I am taking here x plus 3 equal to 0. Now, the thing is given, then same number is added to from the both the sides, added or subtracted. Now, if I am adding x plus 3 plus 5, I am adding plus 5 in this side, equal to 0 plus 5. On both the sides, on left hand side as well as right hand side, I am adding 5. So, what do I get? Is there any change? No. You will get the same answer. If x plus 3 equal to 0, then x equal to minus 3. Here also you will get x plus 8 equal to 5, or x equal to 5 minus 8. That is equal to minus 3. So there is no change in the solution. Now even if you add, now we have added 0 plus 5. Even if you subtract, if I am doing x plus 3 minus 1, then that should be equal to 0 minus 1. Whatever I am doing, it is given the same number is added to. Same number is added to the both sides of the equation. It has to be added to the both sides of the equation. So I am subtracting now minus 1 from left hand side, minus 1 from right hand side as well. So what do I get? When from both sides, when I do this, what do I get? I get x plus 2 is equal to minus 1. Now what is x? Now what is x now? plus 2 we have to take it to the other side. Then you get minus 1 minus 2, that's equal to minus 3. See, any way you do, you're getting the same answer. So, adding a number on both sides of the equation or subtracting the same number from both sides of the equation doesn't change the equation. That is what is meant by that. Okay. Now, let us go to the next question, next point. That is, if you multiply or divide the both sides of the equation by the same non-zero number. Same way, addition and subtraction, there is no change. Now let us take multiplication. Now for example, the same number, same thing will take x plus 3 equal to 0. Now if I am multiplying this by 8, I cannot multiply only left hand side, I should do on the right hand side also. So what do you get? 8x plus 8 into 3 is 24 is equal to 0. 0 into 8 is 0 only. So what do you get? 8x is equal to this 24, when it goes to the other side it becomes minus 24. Then x is equal to minus 24 by 8, that is equal to minus 3. Got it, children? Again we are getting the same answer. Now this is what is said, if you add or subtract or multiply or divide the same number on both sides of the equation does not change. Okay. So this why you should know for solving the equation, for finding out the answers, you should know this. If you're adding on both sides, the equation doesn't change. If you're subtracting the same number from both sides, the equation doesn't change. Understood? This you should understand clearly. Now let's move. Let us now consider the following situation. What is the situation here? Now in a one-day international cricket match between India and Sri Lanka played in Nagpur, two Indian batsmen together scored 176 runs. Okay, there are two batsmen here. So let us mark the batsmen. One batsman is standing here. One batsman is standing here and another batsman is over here. Now this is the pitch. Let us consider this as the pitch, and then there is the stump. 3 stumps are there. Here also 3 stumps are there. Now think. Now these two batsmen, we don't know the name of the batsman, nothing is given. These two batsmen together they scored 176 runs. Express this information in the form of an equation. So let the first man score. How will we take? Let first batsman score runs. How many runs? X runs. We don't know how many runs, so we are putting it as X runs. First batsman is scoring X runs, and second one Y runs. We don't know the second person also how much he is still getting. But first batsman has taken X runs and second batsman has got Y run. Now what is given? Together the score is 176. So how do you get? That is X plus Y. The run scored by first batsman plus the run scored by second batsman is equal to 176. So this is the equation that we want. This is the expression. Okay. What is X? X is the run scored by first batsman. Y is the run scored by second batsman. And then we are getting X plus Y is equal to 76. So this is what we call as linear equations in two variables. There are two unknowns here. We don't know the run scored by the first one. Neither do we know the run scored by the second one. So there are two unknown things. Both the unknown things we give variable, that is X and Y. X plus Y is equal to 176. That is linear equations in two variables. Now you may ask me, Madam, is it always X and Y? No, children. It is not necessary that it has to be always X and Y. You can take any variable. If I write it as 2P plus 6R is equal to 8. Here P and R are the variables. This is also a linear equation in two variables. If I write 0.T plus 0.3T plus 5S equal to 7. This is also a linear equation in two variables where the variables are T and S. Understood? It is not necessary that always you have to use X and Y only. You can use P and R, T and S, A and B. But when we are showing variables, we use small letters. Okay, that you should remember. We use small letters when we are showing the variables. When we are showing the points, in coordinate geometry we learned a point A. There we use only capital letters A 0.0 or C 3,5. When we write all these points, we represent using capital letters only. Whereas when you write the variables in linear equations, you will use always small letters. Hope you have understood. Now let's move to the next one. Now before going there, see here any equation you got. Now for example, I have written the thing as x plus 3 equal to 0. Now we got x plus y is equal to 176. X plus y is equal to 176, where you can say this is of the form. You can write it as x plus y. You bring this 176 to this side, you will get x plus y minus 176 is equal to 0. Understood? Now this we call as the general form. Equal to 0 when we write, we call this as the general form of a linear equation. Now how do you get this general form, children? That is, if it is written as 4x plus 3y minus 20 is equal to 0. This is also a linear equation in two variables the same way. Now here we can write it as general form is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is the form of the linear equation. So any equation which can be put in the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a, b and c are real numbers. Here we have a as, in this case, in this equation if you take, we have a equal to ax, a equal to 4, b equal to 3, c equal to minus 20. They are all real numbers. Okay, so if they are real numbers, then a and b are both not 0. A and b both should not be 0. It is called a linear equation in two variables. Understood? Now, in this case, x plus y equal to, same thing I'll write here, x plus y minus 176 is equal to 0. Here if it is of the form, what will be a? A equal to, a should be what is coming here. There is nothing written here. So is it 0 or 1? Yes, it should be 1. We cannot write it as 0 because if nothing is written, that means there is 1. 1 into x. If it is 0 into x, it becomes 0. So this is 1 into x. That 1 we are not writing. 1 into x is x. So a equal to 1. Now what about b? Same way. B equal to 1 and c equal to minus 176. I hope you have understood. Yes. Now let us see if x plus 3 equal to 0. I have written the first equation x plus 3 equal to 0. I told that also is a linear equation. X plus 3 equal to 0 is also a linear equation. So what do we do? X plus 3 equal to 0 is also a linear equation. Now let us see. Lakshmi, ba. Fan off ആക്കിട്ട് വാ. നീ ആണെന്ന് പൂച്ചയോട് കാര്യം അച്ഛൻ മുഴുവൻ ഇവിടെ കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. എന്തോ അച്ഛത്തിലാ വർത്താനം പറയുന്നത്, എന്തോ അച്ഛത്തിലാ കളിക്കുന്നതാണെന്ന്. ഹലോ, ഞാനിത് തീർന്നിട്ടില്ല ലക്ഷ്മി, നിന്റെ ഒച്ച നിർത്താൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ. ഞാൻ ഒച്ചെടുക്കല. ഇത്തിരിയായേ. ഇനി ഇതിൻ്റെ അപ്പുറത്തേക്ക് സ്ലൈഡ് ഞാൻ ആക്കിയിട്ടില്ല. ഉണ്ട് 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 ഉണ്ടല്ലേ. Now, as I told you about equations of type ax plus b, that is I told you x plus 3 is also a variable. They can also be expressed as linear equations in two variables because they can be expressed as ax plus 0y plus b. I don't think you remember because I told you x plus 3. The equation, the formula that we are taking, that is x plus 3. The linear equation x plus 3 equal to 0 can be written as x plus 0y plus 3 is equal to 0. 0y is 0 only. So adding 0 doesn't make any difference. So x plus 0y plus 3 equal to 0. So this can be expressed in this form. Same way, you have to write each of the following as an equation in two variables. First one is x equal to minus 5. Let me do the first one for you. First one is x equal to minus 5. Now if x equal to minus 5, how do you write x? We have to put it equal to 0. So minus 5 has to be taken to the other side. It will become plus 5. X plus 5 equal to 0. Now how do you write? Write each of the following as an equation. Two variables. Here we have only one variable. How do we put the second variable? X plus 0y plus 5 equal to 0. Now we got the two variables x and y. Now see the fourth equation, 5y equal to 2. You are getting 5y equal to 2. Now we have to take 2 to the other side because general form means ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So it should become equal to 0. 5y minus 2 equals 0. Now how do you get? You have one variable y. You need to take another variable also. So you can just write 5y plus 0x minus 2 equal to 0. It doesn't matter if you write 0x first or 0x next. It doesn't matter at all. We just need the two variables. Now here we have the two variables x and y. Y is one variable and then we have the other variable x. Clear? So this completes our exercise 4.1. Exercise 4.1. So this exercise 4.1 you will be doing in your notebook. Exercise 4.1, the whole thing you will be doing in your notebook. Okay. Now I'll just explain exercise 4.1 to you. The first question it is the cost of a new notebook. You can see here the cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen. Write a linear equation in two variables to represent the statement. So we have two things. What are the two things we have? One is notebook. We have cost of a notebook and then we have cost of a pen. There are two things we have. So how are we going to start it? Cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen. Now, write down here. Let the cost of notebook be. We need the cost of notebook and cost of pen, isn't it? Now what we write? Let the cost of notebook be x. Let the cost of notebook be x. And cost of pen. Notebook and pen are given to us, isn't it? Cost of pen be y. Now what is given? Cost of a notebook is twice the cost of pen. So that is what we are going to write. Cost of a notebook is equal to, that is the question given, is equal to twice. Twice means what? Twice means two times. Twice the cost of pen. Twice the cost of pen. So what is cost of notebook? Cost of notebook we took as x. That is equal to, twice means two times, 2 into. Twice the cost of pen. Cost of pen is y. So we have got the equation. You can take it as x minus 2y. 2y we are taking to the other side of the equation. So the sign will change. X minus 2y is equal to 0. This is a required equation. Now let us move to the next question there. Express the following linear equations in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. This I have taught you right now. And indicate the values of a, b and c in each case. Now I'll discuss only two things over here. Only two questions I'll discuss here. The rest you can do it on your own. 2 or 3, whatever I'll be discussing, and rest you can do it on your own. Let us take the first question. 2x plus 3y equal to 9.35 and there is a bar above. You know what does that bar mean? Isn't it? Bar means it is 9.35555, etc. The 5 doesn't stop. Now let us write it as it is. Now how are you going to write it as ax plus by plus c? So we have to put this as 2x plus 3y This has to come to the other side. It will become minus 9.35 bar equal to 0. Then what do you get? A equal to 2, B equal to 3 and C is equal to minus 9.35 bar. Isn't it easy? Yes. Now the second question, x equal to y, x equal to, I'll write it over here, x equal to, that is the second question, okay? Second question is x equal to x minus y by 5 minus 10 is equal to 0. That is, we have a 5 here. How are we going to do it? You can write it directly as well. Here a equal to 1 for x. Y by 5 means minus y by 5 is equal to that. What is the meaning of it? It is equal to minus 1 by 5 into y. Minus 1 by 5 into y. So what is your b? Your b will be equal to minus 1 by 5 and your c is equal to minus 10. I hope others are all very easy for you. You can be doing it. Complete it in your notebook neatly. Okay. It is very easy starting. Now when we reach the solutions, I'll ask you to solve it. Okay. This is very easy, and this ax plus by, this expect as a sure question for all the examinations because you can score very easily over here. There is nothing much to do. You have to just pick and write. Okay. So for making you pass the examination, these questions will surely appear. So work it out. Okay, children. Thank you so much.